For the past couple of years, we've been using mixed media journaling, and in the graduate program, it started with EdL 529, our learning theory course. Because most of us have very limited experience with developing our own skills in the visual arts, we thought by having students use mixed media journaling, they would have new learning opportunities. And this class, 529, is about learning metacognition, so by learning something new, they could reflect on that process. And then the mixed media journaling has spread across all of our courses. Keeping mixed media journals, our students and ourselves as faculty have really had to redefine who we are and what we can do. Because there's a tendency in many Americans to say, I'm not an artist, and define ourselves in terms of what we can't do. Mixed media journaling helps us to push those boundaries to say, if we are so willing to set our own limitations and to define ourselves in terms of what we cannot do, might we also be willing to define the students we teach, the children in the schools, similarly. You are a this or a that, not I can learn to do something. So the mixed media journaling has helped us learn to do what Carol Dweck calls developing a growth mindset rather than a fixed mindset. So through the mixed media journaling, we have all learned that we can learn and become better at things. And I think another thing that the journaling has done is help us see ourselves as creative and realize that we don't have to love every piece of art that we make. And in fact, it's the art we don't love that teaches us to move on, to say, what are the mistakes I made here? What's a way I could correct that mistake in a way that I will be happier with the product? And the term that many people use is failing forward. So how can I use this small failure, if I'd like to define it that way, to help me learn the next thing so that the next project that I try will be better? And I think we have also learned that kids in the schools love mixed media journaling. They are similarly starved in many cases for the visual arts. And we haven't run across a kid who doesn't love mixed media journaling because it expands the range of opportunities for students to learn, number one. And number two, to process the learning that they're doing. And number three, to express their ideas. Finally, it helps them develop their problem-solving skills.